guess you could call me a little morbid, but I kind of had this thought. What are some of the deadliest words ever used by the devil to destroy a believer? I thought about that for a little bit. I just realized perhaps the deadliest words I've ever heard used by the enemy to destroy a believer sounds something like this. I'll eventually get around to it. It might take a little bit of a different form or a flavor, but it's always something that deals with putting off that which is important to take care of right now. Now, this is interesting because today in our Bible study, we are going to get into, of course, as you guessed it, it's Sunday morning. And in our Bible study today, we are going to talk about a situation where Jesus calls upon somebody to follow him, and that person responds by basically saying, I've got to go bury my father. Now, he was not saying that he had to do what, of course, I did recently in terms of going to the graveside and watching my father's body be buried. Of course, it was only his body. We know where he really is. He wasn't talking about that. He wasn't saying the fact that his body, his father's body is actually dead. He's saying, listen, maybe I'll consider following you, Jesus, after my father dies and we get the matter of inheritances taken care of and all the other things related to that. And Jesus basically said this. He made this statement. He said, let the dead bury the dead. Now, I think those are some powerful words because I think that as believers, we are constantly put in situations in our life where we say, you know what? I know this is good for me and I know this is important, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be good right now. So you know what? I'm going to put it off. I'll take care of it later after I deal with this or after I deal with that. But here's the problem. We're not guaranteed another day. We don't know if we're going to wake up in the morning and all of a sudden recognize that our time is numbered because we're breathing our last breath. We don't know if we're not even going to wake up. We have no idea what's going to happen from day to day. And I think the Bible makes it clear to us that we ought to keep short accounts with God. In other words, folks, we need to go out of our way to make sure that we do everything we can with every waking moment given to us to be as close to the Lord as we possibly can. And that means we need to get our affairs in order. Folks, I can simply say this. We all know that Jesus is coming soon, and we know we're running out of time. But here's the thing. We're not even guaranteed to live up until that time because who knows? Your life may be cut short. And the bottom line is this. You don't want to be caught riding dirty. The bottom line is we need to do whatever we can to make sure our walks with the Lord are as solid as they possibly can be. You want to know why? Because time is running out. We don't have a lot of it, and it's time to live life for the fullest. Listen, let the dead bury the dead. I said it again. Let the dead bury the dead. And let's seek the Lord because we don't have a lot of time left. God bless you guys.